Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the start. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Reed is out there with Gobert. Then it's Morant. Then there's Edwards. And it's McDaniels at small forward. And for Houston, we've got Alperen Şengün. Durant is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Shepard, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one down. Well, a big thing for Shepard going forward, adding strength, right? Finishing like that.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Pass to Smith. Fires the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Hey, that quick release is what makes Smith so lethal in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Now Morant. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Here is Edwards. Jacks up a three. Here's Gobert. Chalk up two there.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Smith against Reed. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Smith. For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Pass to Durant. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün kicks to Thompson. A crossover. Here's Shepard. A three-pointer, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Reed the pass to Morant. Back to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
The pick, then points from Reed. He's a mobile big who operates well in the pick and roll.
Here's Shepard. Guarded by Morant. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
When you talk about him, then Thompson, Hart, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Gobert the screen. Morant reaches to Edwards. Over Thompson. Edwards can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
McDaniels outside. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Durant. Here's Shepard. Guarded by Morant. Here's Şengün. Rebound, Minnesota. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Shoots over McDaniel. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
There's McDaniels. Great defense that time from Şengün. Thompson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Count the basket. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Reed the pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepard. Durant feeling it out a bit.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Robert Williams is checked in for Gobert. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant. Well, could have to think that for game 1 of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
Outside Edwards. Over Thompson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
For 3, VanVleet. Rebound by Williams. Minnesota trails by 6. And here's Morant. Williams, a screen on VanVleet. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Thompson. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. For Houston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred VanVleet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production. That guy is a coach's dream.
Dosunmu with it. Down low and stolen by Şengün. And it's Houston on the break. Stolen. Here's Dosunmu. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the plays of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Minnesota making a switch here. Shannon's checked in. Pass to Dosunmu. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
And here's KD for three. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
They get it back. Outside, Reed. Pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Van Vliet sets the pick for Şengün. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 14 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to McDaniel. At the teardrop, Reed. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for him.
I think this is why you get Reed involved in screen and rolls. I mean, he's phenomenal at making the cut after setting the screen.
And Şengün throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Shannon. Reed with a screen on Thompson. Back to Reed. Banked in off the glass.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Morant, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
43 seconds left to play here in the first. Reed against Smith. Reed in the post. The Rockets pull it in. Van Vliet looking around to the inside. Capella against Williams. Pass to Spencer. Some nice passing there by Houston. For three, Van Vliet. He can't hit that time. It's tipped. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Rockets lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Williams. He's out there with Dosunmu, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And that one, good.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
Minnesota trails by 15. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Dosunmu. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Morant outside. Williams sets a screen for Morant. Here's the drive. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Minnesota trails by 13. Williams in the post, covered by Smith. The shot by Williams, no good. Easton passes to Capella. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 5 to shoot, inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Houston making a switch. Shepard's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Spencer. Smith with a screen on Morant. Shepard, that's good.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Minnesota trails by 16. Now here's Morant. He's got 8. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And then Smith with the dunk.
The versatility of Smith on display there, and we're seeing it. I mean, he can act as a ball handler or the roller in the two-man game.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now Shepard. He's got 9. White block shot. Pass to Eason. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Morant looking around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is, especially as a passer.
Rockets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels checked in. Rockets leading by 17. Durant in the corner. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Outside Durant. Pass to Spencer. A 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota trails by 16. Here's Morant. 8 points for him. And he's good on the 3 balls. Edwards got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
McDaniels against Durant. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Rockets leading by 11. Pass to Spencer. Here's Shepherd. The wide open look for Durant. Offensive rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
McDaniels outside. Back to Morant. Durant with the steal. Pass to Shepherd. Durant against Morant. Smith wide open. He fires. They can't stop the run with that one. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Warriors. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. Minnesota on D. 9-point game. Here's Spencer. Pass to Shepherd. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant passes to Reed. Now Edwards down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that one drops for him. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And here's Edwards. He's got 18. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Shepherd, the pass to Durant. Now Shepherd carries it from three-point range. Shepherd's got 12 points in the game.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Edwards passes to Morant. Edwards with the screen for Morant. Gobert trying to get open. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Morant.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Durant. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
His first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Morant with it. He's got 14. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Reed kicks to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Edwards got 23.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Şengün with the screen on Edwards. Driving the lane. Shepherd the pass to Şengün. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Morant right side. Pass to Reed. Fires away from outside. Here's Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Over Eason. And it comes off the front of the rim. Houston leading by 8 to the wing right side. Here's Spencer. Reed with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And stolen by Eason. Pass to Shepherd. Şengün with the screen on Gobert. Here's Spencer. Taps in the tray. Spencer's got 5 points now in the quarter. Edwards fires from way outside. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
What you really like about these young fellas,
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got him and Thompson. Alperen Şengün out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Durant, and it's Shepard in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Houston leading by 9. Smith outside. And here's KD for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Edwards. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. McDaniels against KD. To the middle. And it's Smith that time on the assist by KD. Smith's got 10 points.
Hey, we know Smith has an excellent outside stroke, but I like to see him attacking, getting down low and doing some work inside.
McDaniels outside. Back to Morant. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Pass to Şengün. Houston needs to get a shot for 3. Durant. No good on that one. Nice defense from McDaniel. Here's Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the 2 points, Edwards taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Houston with it. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be game 1. A 4-game road trip.
An outstanding performance. From Durant so far, but you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Morant off the bounce and finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's Smith missing.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, KD. Şengün with the screen for Durant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Şengün is your guy, a very effective player.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Robert Williams is checked in for Minnesota. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
McDaniels passes to Williams. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant with the steal. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Williams. Nice move. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shepherd. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from the wing. Minnesota trails by 12. Now here's Morant. He's got 18. Outside, Reed. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Thompson outside, over to the wing. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Morant. Smith outside. Here's Shepherd. Rebound by Williams.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. And then on Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Shepherd, the pass to Smith. Drills the pointer. Smith's got 13.
Boy, you could see the focus on Smith Jr.'s face right there. I mean, he wanted to make sure he cashed in on the three-point shots.
Here's Morant, and stolen by Şengün. And here's the fast break, stolen by McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half. Out to Thompson, a 3-ball. Minnesota with the rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with the height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
Now Shepherd, he's got 12. Just 4 to shoot. KD with the bucket. Durant's got 29.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. But I tell you, his future is really bright.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Williams against Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Second chance shot, and the layup. Good by Şengün. Şengün's got 13.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Outside, Edwards drains the three-pointer. Edwards got 36.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to KD. Şengün with a screen on McDaniel. And it's Durant missing. Minnesota trails by 6. Here's Morant. 20 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Nailed from three-point land.
You can't play off of Van Vliet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
There's a good screen. Dosunmu, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Pass to Thompson. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards can't hit.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Smith kicks to KD. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Outside, Reed. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 39.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Durant. Aggressive drive from Durant.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Shannon's checked in. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 24 points.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Smith against Reed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Eason gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Dosunmu. Yep, it counts. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Van Vliet outside. Morant with the steal. There's 45 seconds left in the third. It's good. This game is all even. 26 points for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Morant against Van Vliet. There's the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 6 rebounds here tonight. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Morant, yes, and the foul. And Van Vliet picks one up.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive with the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Halt the run. No good on the last second attempt there. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Dosunmu, also Naz Reid out there. It's Beringer in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Morant. Here's Reid. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Minnesota making a switch. McDaniels checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Eason. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Eason's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Morant outside. From past the arc. Here's Beringer. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves,
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Houston in the lead. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Going inside. Three-pointer. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Outside, Reid puts up a deep three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Spencer, the pass to Shepard. Pass to Eason. Here's Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. Minnesota leading by 3. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And McDaniels, here we go.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
Second team foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Houston.
Jaden McDaniels at the line for one.
You know, you really have to respect and appreciate what they've done at the free throw line in this half. It's been really good.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Morant. Here's Şengün. Eason passes to Shepherd. Now here's Thompson. Down low, just 5 to shoot. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Dosunmu's shot is off. Houston trails by 6. Here's Shepherd. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. The Rockets with another miss. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Dosunmu with it. Reed with a screen on Adams. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Dosunmu. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Out to the right wing. Here's Shepherd. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
From what I've seen, Shepherd would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Now Dosunmu. Here's Shannon. Back to Dosunmu. Over Shepherd. Dosunmu's shot is off. Houston trails by 6. Fires for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Thompson outside. Pass to Adams. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And here is Dosunmu. Good. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Reed, he loves helping other guys make it happen. That's the definition of a team player. Giving up yourself for the team.
Şengün with the screen for Shepherd. Takes it off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Outside, Reed. Here's McDaniels. His 3-pointers off the mark. As Thompson with the ball, he'll bring it up for Houston. For 3. Shot by Eason, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Reed gets the bucket.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Houston trails by 8. Shepherd the pass to Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. Right wing. Here's Shepherd. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Shepherd's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Here's Dosunmu. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
The first one falls.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Kevin Durant in for Tari Eason. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Morant comes in for McDaniels. There's the pick. Morant kicks to Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over him, and Thompson.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Morant. Morant pulleys his way inside.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Sengun with the bucket.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Sengun.
Thompson against Edwards. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Shaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Shepard with the ball. Now Sengun off the glass.
Knew what was on the line with that possession and came up big. Sengun delivering in the clutch.
Now Edwards. Pulls it from 20. Sengun with the rebound. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Thompson to take the lead. Knocks down the 3.
We knew how skilled Shepard was coming in to the league, but this is a whole different level.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Rips it down with 2 hands. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
High post, KD. Working on McDaniels. Nice follow-up by KD. Boy, he is really relentless.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Now Reed. Beyond the arc. It's good.
You can see why they turned to Reed in that moment. He is a heater.
KD with it. Now defended by Gobert. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Minnesota in the lead. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Now Edwards connects on the J.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Durant takes the three, and it misses.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third team foul.
And here's Morant. Edwards. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 7. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Smith with a screen on Morant. Tipped away. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. McDaniel. Strong move off the glass.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniel.
And so Minnesota takes the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce,